Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So today we're going to show you a couple things. Actually, we're going to install the dash cam into the car. I did mention that it has this really sticky adhesive bottom on it, so it's really handy for putting on the actual dash itself. Now you can window mount this thing, and I was reading the manual on it about window mounting. If you do that, it's not a big deal, because the picture itself and the screen will flip to rotate properly, but the only issue is you're going to be recording in real time inverted, so you're going to be all upside down in the end, which is kind of stupid. So by mounting it right on the dash, it's going to face everything properly in the screen, at you, that you're seeing coming, like depending on how you're doing your recordings. We're going to do 2 recordings today, one of which with the camera actually facing me, one facing it out the window, and then of course we'll do a night video as well to show how it records at night. But having it sitting on the dash like this, everything's oriented properly, including any video coverage you shoot will be oriented properly. It's just when you put it on the window, it orientates properly in the screen, but it actually records inverted or upside down. So to show you how to install this on the dash, first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean our dash. So let's move our camera out of the way for a second. And you're going to need some alcohol, as well, like isopropyl rubbing alcohol, as well as either a microfiber towel or some paper towel, and just spray a bit of an area to give you an idea where you're going to put it. Make sure you wipe it down really good. This gets any contaminants off the dashboard, and it's going to help that adhesive stick a lot better to the dash. Now you could probably get a couple of shots at this if you mess up on your mounting before that adhesive is probably going to be useless, because it is a pretty strong adhesive. But it's got to be able to stay on a dash, and a regular suction cup by itself doesn't. So next thing we're going to do is going to put the camera up, and because we're going to do some recording in car, you want to make sure that you have room for the camera to be flipped around the other direction to face whichever way you need it. So I'm looking at probably right about in this area here is where I'm going to want it. Okay, so now I've got that placement set up. Peel the backing off the bottom here. And I'm going to say right about there. Now once you press it down firmly, you've got this lever at the back that's going to suck all the tension in. Just pop her right down, and she's solid. Now, with this screw in front is where you change your angle for, which way you want it to, make a cockeyed or not so cockeyed view, but we want it to sit as evenly as possible. This adjuster here can move the camera forward or backward. Now I have enough room here that I'm just touching the glass here all the way back, and I shouldn't need it that far back. So let's put it right about here, and then we're going to want to turn the power on. So that's going to be that one there. Now our record button is going to be on our right, and our power button is also our stop button. So you just want to snug this collar up so it holds firm. Turn it back on. There we go. Now record will also stop it, so you can shut it down using the power button to stop, or just hit the record button again, it'll stop. So right now I'm not actually recording anything on the camera itself. So right now I want to get it set up so that while I'm driving I can sit here, be able to yik yak, that sort of thing. So I'm going to move the adjustment up a bit, and that actually looks really good just like that. Okay, now when you're not going to record with it facing you and you want to point it out the other way, you rotate the screen and you turn your camera around and point it the way you need it for frontal view. Pretty simple. And then you got easier access to record and stop, and your power button. Okay, you've got all your menu stuff, your up and down. So we're going to go through that in another video. I finally figured out how to set all this stuff up. I've got it set for 15 minutes of recording time, so once I exceed that 15 minutes, it's going to automatically stop on me, and then I'm going to have to start up for another video, etc. I kind of find that a little retarded. I'd rather have, you know, continuous recording till I say it can stop, or I just run out of memory, period. I've got a 16 gig stick in this thing, so I got a lot of recording time available to me. So back we go over here. But you can put it in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and I believe that one was 15. And like I said, I've got mine set up for 15 minutes. So that looks pretty good there. So you can see it's got a pretty good picture. You know where it's sitting, you know, when you're setting it up. Now these are your night vision LEDs. We'll talk more about that in another video. Your microphone is also up here as well. So you can play things back, etc., that sort of thing, dump them off to your PC. There is a USB cable, which I actually got it sitting in my pocket right now until I need it. But anyway, so that's how you install it. Now I've also got my GPS up here as well, so the GPS is not in my way. This is out of my way, so I can actually see the screen up here if I need to see my GPS. I've got the camera here, and of course I have my phone over here on an anti-skid pad that we picked up at the source for a couple of bucks. It was on sale, and it keeps our cell phone there rather nicely. So, but getting some techno into this old car. Anyhow, so we're going to stop the video here, and we're going to record some footage on our camera for you, facing this way and facing out, and we'll continue on. So we'll be right back. Hey guys, this is our first portion of our test with this new fluid dash cam, and I thought for the first part I'd have it facing me. So we'll go for a little bit of a drive, and then we'll face it the other way so you can see how it records going through the windshield and all that sort of stuff. And it's not exactly a sunny day out here, but it's at least bright outside, which is good. So it would be a good daytime test. So I talked about it in another video, actually the first one when I was doing this one for the main unboxing. One of the purposes we bought this camera for was to be able to do, you know, more YouTube videos. You know, maybe we'll add on, you know, different little trips here and there and segments. Go out and play with some RC toys in the summer. Then we'll also be able to have hands-free recording, so if my wife gets into playing with some of the buggies and we can have some races and stuff, then we can just set it up, you know, pointing out the window type of deal and run it that way, or even bring our regular camcorder with us, whichever. But you know, we'll see how the quality of this recorder actually works to see if it's going to be suitable for doing that, and that's part of this test as well, to see how it does. So we're just going to go for a little tour around here and whatnot, and once I get up to the end of the road, I'll turn the camera facing the other way so you can actually see how it is during the day, you know, through the windshield type of deal, and go from there. But I like the idea of dash cams. They have a lot of good purposes, one of which, if you've been on the news lately, some guy actually recorded a bit of an accident over to the side of the road here, and we're just going to flip the camera around facing out the window and see how it does for us. So I'm going to shut the video off right here and then turn it right back on again. Alright guys, so welcome to the next little segment of our dash cam, and we've got it facing out the window now, as you can see, and we're going to go for a bit of a tour with it and see how she does. It's really weird when you look at the screen, you see it going forward and you're looking through the windshield at the same time. Different, something to get used to. Now I just got to get one of those cameras that faces in the back window. Have it turned on all the time, maybe for rear view. And place the whole rear view mirror system. Now, as I mentioned in my unboxing video, this thing was on sale at the source for $50. And I actually went in the next day and got the 3-year over-the-counter extended warranty on it too, just in case. I mean, normally we don't put warranties on anything, you know, that's below $100, but in this case I thought, you know, I don't know a lot about fluid as a manufacturer and the quality, and you know, $50 is, you know, still it's $50, right? You still get a 1-year thing, but then it has to be sent out, right? So I figured, get the 3-year, it's over the counter. If we have any problems, we have problems. If we don't, and that's fine. And the warranty was actually on sale too, and it was only like $10 for 3 years. So I mean, hey, that's a good deal, you know. But looking through the screen right now, I'm pretty impressed. We'll see how it does when we actually view our footage afterwards, but so far it's looking pretty good. Go down around the other side of this hill here, turn the car around and shut off the video, and when tonight comes we'll do a bit of a night video for you guys, and you'll see how it does at night as well. So okay, so I'm just going to pull over the side here and shut the video off. We've got a little turnaround here, so that's cool. Turnarounds are handy. Okay, so we'll be back tonight with the night video and show you how it works at night. Hey guys, I know I said I'd wait for tonight, but I just noticed something that was really cool about this thing. They don't tell you everything in the instructions, so you know, you got to assume some stuff. I shut the video off, I started driving, and I didn't power off the camera, so it still shows everything happening on screen. You know, as you're driving, you see everything as it's going past you and so on. So if you run this actually with the USB cable or the power cable that comes with it, so that this way you don't have to worry about your battery, it's going to be really handy, so you can just quickly hit the record button if you need to view something like an accident or, you know, something else. Maybe you want to get a deer crossing the road, whatever. It's like click go. You don't have to mess around and try and fire the thing up and all that sort of stuff. So real good benefit there. I really like that. I did not know it would do that. I mean, I kind of figured it would or should, but you don't know these things until you try, and this is a new piece of technology for even me to learn. So anyways, again, cool, and we'll see you in the night video tonight. Alright guys, welcome to our night test of our dash cam. I'm going to go for a little tour and see how it does. It's snowing out too, so it should be interesting. guys, this is our mall parking lot, part of it anyways. So that's our basic little tour of this end of the city anyhow.